to a new vlog. Welcome to Saturday. It's the day after my birthday. I am 42 years and 1 day old.
But who's counting?
But who's counting? So I'm here with Mom, as you can see. We're going hiking! Mom's going hiking with me again.
We're gonna do an old lady hike today.
We're gonna do a...
We're not going up to the gateway.
We're not really doing any serious elevation today. We're gonna keep it pretty flat, pretty simple. We're gonna do one of my usual hikes. You guys will have already seen it a bunch of times.
Have you ever seen the mountains from here? Because you're usually driving this way.
I'm usually driving. I'm gonna flip the camera around in a second though.
Okay.
So we can show you more of the drive.
Where you went that one time, all the way into the
Well, I've kind of shown them that.
saddle there. Not from this elevation.
Well, close enough. Anyway, Mom's trying to direct my vlogs again.
Yes. Turn it around now. And
Yeah,
it's moderate.
there's the fire danger. All the fancy houses back here. Here's the mountains. Very pretty. And I never get to show you guys from this angle. So
I want to know who Tom was.
Huh?
Tom's thumb.
Oh, Tom's thumb?
Yes.
Yeah, this little bit up here is Tom's thumb, is what it's called. That, I can't, on my finger, there we go. It's gonna focus on my finger, but that bit right up there, that's sticking up, is called Tom's thumb. But I have no idea why they call it that. A lot of people out cycling today.
Mm-hmm. Okay, where's the turn?
It's coming up.
Because I see
Yeah. So we're gonna go for a hike.
Gateway Trail?
Gateway Trail. It's a little bit cloudy, but there is sun off in the other direction, so we'll see. And I'm a little annoyed. I was hoping it would be cloudy, so I didn't bring my sun hat with me. I did bring sunscreen just in case I needed to slap some on.
I have my sun hat, my gloves, my mukluk ear covers.
Mom is extra prepared.
Because I don't like it cold. Whereas Andrea loves it cold.
Mom has the heater on in here. I'm roasting in her car.
Where should we park?
Go straight.
Okay. Wow, it looks busy.
Oh my God, it does look busy. The trail won't be as bad. Surprisingly, because you'll see people. Yeah, there's still places.
You want to go in the same place?
Yes. As busy as this looks, most of them are going to be on the Gateway Loop Trail, which is not where we're going to be for most of the hike. I think we'll start on the main trail just to get that over with, and then we'll get off the main trail in a little bit. And it'll be a little bit quieter, so that should be nice. Yeah, welcome to the vlog. We're starting this weekend vlog with a lovely hike with my charming mother. Are you excited?
Yes. Let me get my ear cover on.
It is not that cold outside. It is 55 degrees, which is like 13 degrees Celsius.
Well, it's a little breezy, so it's going to feel cold to me.
It's not really that breezy.
I'd rather have it here in my back.
All right. Well, we're going to go hiking.
I did that once. I left my gloves in the car thinking, oh, it's not going to be cold. And when I went with Gus on our Deem Hills Trail.
And what? You got frostbite?
It was freezing. It was very windy that day, and it was cold.
All right, we're going to go for a hike, and we will check in with you guys in the middle of the hike or after the hike, something like that. We'll see how it goes.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides?
Mom's getting hot and is taking off her jacket.
Just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain?
And we've got blue sky over here, and then a bit of clouds over here, but the sun
really makes me
trying to
wonder.
come through, so it is getting warm. Oh, and now Mom's gonna take pictures.
It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh, I just wonder. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder.
Okay, we are done. We had a fantastic hike, didn't we?
Yes, it
you
was
enjoy it?
wonderful. Perfect weather. Andrea didn't get too hot.
Didn't get too hot. I did have to put my hair up, so I'm gonna have to wash my
It
hair
was
later.
a little breezy.
Tiny bit of a
Looks like
breeze.
the breeze is, the wind is starting to pick up because it's getting close to 11.
But it is warm.
what
It's
it said it was
64
gonna do.
degrees. So
But it's cloudy. If it had been
a little bit. If it had been full
sunny
sun,
and
it would have felt
and
warmer.
64, we would have felt more like 74
Yeah.
because it's a dry heat.
But it felt pretty nice out. The sun did come out a tiny bit, and then the clouds kind of came back. So it was pretty nice. Oh yeah, the parking lot's all the way full down here. It's really full today. It was very busy.
Yeah.
It got better once we switched off the main trail, but even that trail was busier than it usually is when I come here. It is going to be a little bit warmer today, but then it's going to cool back down tomorrow and for the rest of the week. So that's exciting. Mom and Dad, I think, are ready for the 70s and 80s to come back.
Well, just so the morning temperatures are a little warmer because that's when we go for our bike rides.
Yeah, it's not as much fun to ride your bike when it's still in the 40s outside,
Yeah.
but I'm loving it.
No, I still am loving it. I think this is great. I mean, might as well enjoy it before it gets to be 100.
Yeah. It's lasting longer than it usually does, but it's still not going to last forever, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'm going to go home and get myself cleaned up. I need to eat. I am so hungry. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm going to go home and get myself cleaned up. We'll say goodbye to Mom now, but we'll try to get her in a vlog soon. Probably not until spring break, unfortunately. I don't think I'll be over at the house unless you come and hike with me next weekend again.
I could, or during the week.
Or during the week. Figure something out.
Not so crowded because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not crowded.
So you could come back on Monday or Wednesday afternoon. We'll figure something out. So you'll see Mom when you see her. We'll get her in a vlog again soon. But I'm going to enjoy the last few minutes with Mom in the car, and then I will get on with the rest of my Saturday just relaxing at home. Oh, say goodbye, Mom.
Bye, everyone.
Almost ended this bit without letting Mom say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
day. It's like 3:30. I am so tired. I've done some reading. I finished the book that I was reading, and I've downloaded and read like 2 pages of a new book. So I found something, I think it's called like The Littlest Library. Just sounds like your quintessential British cozy small town romance with the former librarian who's going to turn, you know, this is not a new concept. I'm sure there's going to be a very quirky cast of characters of all the townspeople, and probably some sort of mystery she's got to figure out by the end. But I love those books. So as soon as I saw the cover, I'm like, oh, this has my name written all over it. I've started, as I mentioned, I've started just these 3 shelves. I'm leaving this one alone, and I'm leaving that one alone for now. These 3, I have started putting some of my favorite books on. So I've got nonfiction, like general personal development, life related stuff, all my hygge books, wabi sabi, enough, all my slow living type books on happiness, that sort of thing. And then on this shelf, I've got a really random mix. I've got a history picture book of St. Paul's Cathedral, my copy of the history of St. Paul's. I've got that there. I've got some poetry books. These are by Amanda Lovelace. The Princess Saves Herself in this one. The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one. And The Mermaid's Voice Returns in this one. Although I do have, I should probably put the poetry books down here, because I also have Sabina Laura's poetry book, and I need to find the other book I have by her. Of course, this could also go up with my independent author's book, but I think I want to leave poetry. I think I am going to move these down. Do a little bit of poetry at the end here. Then up here, I've got Deborah Harkness's books. I need to buy a physical copy of the 3rd book in the trilogy and then the 4th book in the series, the 4th of the All Souls books, Times Convert. It's just like spin-off. I need to get physical copies of those 2 books because I just have them on Kindle, but I want physical copies so that they can go here. And then V.E. Schwab's Shades of Magic series, The Lost Apothecary, Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I've got some romance, but then also like Rebecca. These are all just a random mix. These books by Catherine Neville I read ages ago. I would actually like to reread these, I think, because I remember loving them, but I also can't really remember. I know they involve chess. And then some YA, and like, I think these would even be considered middle grade, but I have lost count of how many times I read this book. Did I keep count? Yes, I did. At least 11 times. I might have, I might have read it more and not put it in there. But I love these books. And this is probably one of the first books I read that was like set in London. I'd honestly be tempted to reread this one. It was like young adult mystery, middle grade mysteries, kind of like Nancy Drew, but 80s and 90s version. And there were just 4. I had to track down the 4th one. I know I read the 3rd one. I had to track down the 4th one online many years later. I don't know if I actually ended up ever reading the 4th one. I don't think I did because I was too old. I was like older than that by that point, but I wanted the set, gosh darn it. And then I've got some books by Maureen Johnson, who's another YA, maybe, I think these would be YA, not middle grade, but I don't quote me on that. But her Shades of London series, loved these. And I can't remember if there were just the 2 or if I have a 3rd one on my Kindle. I cannot remember, but these I also would be willing to read again because they were really good. And then these are not mysteries, but they're like coming of age, really, really cute. Really enjoyed those. So it's all such a random mix, but that's what's on that shelf so far. And then I've got Philip Pullman's Dark Materials and The Book of Dust, which is like the prequel series to his Dark Materials. My Jasper Fforde books, which those I also need to reread. And then I've got some other random rom-coms, but some general fiction. Some of these I bought in London or in Oxford on past trips. I've got a couple historical fiction because I just love both Goodnight from London and The Nightingale. And then here I've got my collection of indie authors. So I've got some by Marie Landry. I've got my friend Mackenzie Burns's book. I've got Shannon's book on her holiday novella. And then I've got my copy of The Weavers, which is another indie author book. So need to get some more indie authors and expand that part of the shelf. But I thought it'd be nice to have all of my indie friends' books kind of in one spot. So that was something I did earlier today after I got back from my hike. I wanted to do some writing, and I do want to do some writing this week because of how much I wrote yesterday. If you go back to the last vlog, you'll see that. Scrivener is now telling me my goal for the day is 799 words. We're just below 800. So I don't want to lose that, but I just don't think I have it in me to write today. I've got a headache. I can feel it at the base of my skull, so I'm not feeling the greatest. I think I'm just tired and just need to rest. I'm gonna skip writing today, so I'll get some more sleep tonight, do some writing tomorrow, and it'll all be good. I've got a low battery light, so for now I'm gonna turn on Netflix and just zone out and relax for the rest of Saturday. Okay, it is now Sunday. It is a very cloudy, drizzly, but partly sunny Sunday. I'll show you when I get out. We're at the park. We're gonna go hiking. I'm at a different trail than the one we did yesterday. Well, same park, same mountains, but I'm over at the smaller dirt parking lot, which, to be fair, there's still several open parking spaces, but it is more full than I was expecting it to be, considering the weather this morning. It's also still pretty cold. It's 45 degrees according to my watch. So I don't know what that is in Celsius. I know 55 degrees is like 12. So are we in the single digits now at 45? We might be. So it's pretty chilly, and there's a bit of a breeze. There's patches of blue sky that keep trying to like set the sun free, but then there's still so many other clouds that it just gets dark again. So I think as well with these temperatures, when the sun does come out, it will actually feel nice. So yeah, I had a really chill night last night. I finished watching season 5 of Formula One, Drive to Survive, and then it just auto played back to season 1. So watched that for a bit while I did some vlog editing, and then switched to YouTube, and then did some reading. I'm now like 5 chapters into that Littlest Library book, and I'm in love with it already. I can kind of see where it's going to go. I'm enjoying that. I definitely want to do some more reading in that when I get home. But because it's so cloudy, the clouds are supposed to go away by this afternoon. I think I'm going to get some good pictures and some good vlog footage. I don't know how long I feel like going. I'm pretty tired, if I'm being honest. I did not want to wake up this morning, but I also just couldn't really sleep last night. It should be a good hike, whatever ends up happening, whether it's a long one or a short one. We're going to be hiking towards the mountains, and the mountains just look absolutely amazing right now. I'm excited. So let's get out there. It's a little bit drizzly. It's like spitting on my cars. I mean, the clouds are just, I'm obsessed with clouds. So I think that's another reason why I prefer cloudy days to sunny days. I just think clouds are absolutely magical, and they look especially magical today. So let's get out there and enjoy them.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way. don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
I'm still hiking. The rain has stopped. It did start spitting on me a little bit harder. I've still got raindrops on my glasses, but they're starting to dry. I think I'm getting close to the point where I'm probably gonna turn around, but I am making it out to the end of the levee trail. But I just had to turn the camera on now. It is so incredible. Like, I'm overwhelmed at how beautiful it is. The clouds are just spectacular, and they're starting to break up. You can see there's a ton of blue sky behind me. There's blue sky directly above me, but there's still some low clouds hanging over the mountain. So this hillside is completely glistening and sparkling in the sun because there's so much rain. Like, everything's very wet. So it goes all the way up that hillside as well. All the rocks are wet, and so in the sun now they just look magical. And then there's a little bit of clouds straight ahead hanging over that peak, but the clouds that were up over these mountains are now pretty much dissipating. But there's still clouds throughout the whole valley. So like, I think I'm gonna get some more shade in a moment because these are gonna come and block out the sun a little bit. But right now, everything is just sparkling, and I feel like I'm in a fairyland or something. And like just seeing the clouds moving over the mountains, the shadows of the clouds moving over the mountains, it's just amazing. Oh, and I think we're at the end of the Levee Trail. This is the point that I was trying at least to hike out to this point, because from here I'm elevated a bit, but all of these little bushes stop. And so from here, we have pretty much definitely 180 degree unobstructed views of these mountains, but also 360 looking back with just little bits of the views blocked out by some of these tall bushes. But oh my gosh, you guys, I almost feel like that double rainbow guy in the meme that went viral several years ago. But like, that's just how amazed I am. It's just, I can't get over these views. And I know several of you really like these hiking scenes, so I hope you're enjoying them as much as I am. Feel it getting warm in the sun. I need to get like a collapsible like camping stool that I can like strap to my back when I hike, because I just would love to sit right here for like 15 minutes. I have no desire to start hiking back just yet. I just want to sit and stare at these views, because to be honest, this might be the last time this season that I get out to this point. With the weather slowly starting to warm up and with the rattlesnakes slowly starting to come out, I might be sticking to some of the more populated trails for the next week or so for my last several hikes. But this has turned out to be, okay, I'm about to lose the sun again, so that'll be perfect. Honestly, it is. I didn't put any sunscreen on because I thought it was gonna be cloudy. Watching these clouds up here just drift over that mountain. Like, if I had a superpower that would allow me to just teleport from where I'm standing right up to there, oh, I would do that in a heartbeat. Like, that's just where I want to be right now, but I can't. But it is just, I want it, I'm just gonna do it. I wanted to hike out this direction a little bit, so I think we'll go for just a little while. I've been hiking for 1.14 miles. The Quartz Trailhead is 2.2 miles, so we're not going that. And even the Quartz Trail is 1.3 miles. We're not going that far. But I just want to go like to the base of that hill, maybe get a little bit closer. We'll see. This might be something I have to explore in more detail next season. But oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. So let's explore down here a little ways. So I thought this trail was pretty flat heading over towards that hill, and yeah, I was wrong. So this is as far as I'm going to go, but let me show you what this view is like. It goes down. I don't know where, but it just keeps going down. I've already come down a ways. That cactus up there is more level with where I was. the view is completely changed now. We're opposite these hills, whereas before we were looking between those. And I thought the ground was here. And as I was coming down, I realized, oh no, this is much, because from back there, we only see about there and up. And so it actually goes down quite a ways. And I don't know, like the trail bends. I don't want to keep hiking down any further because every step down I go is going to be a step up I've got to take on the way back. But oh my gosh, it's just incredible back here. So it was 1.3 miles. We're gonna turn around and start heading back. I think I've gone about 0.2 miles. It said it was 1.3 miles to the quartz trail. So I don't know what trail this is. If I did from that parking lot to the top of the quartz trail, that's 1.2 plus 1.3. So that'd be 2.5. That'd be a 5-mile round trip hike. Not sure if maybe next season, maybe that'll be, especially if I get myself a little folding camp stool that I can carry with me. Maybe that will be our goal for next season. I figure if I can go do a 4.5-mile round trip hike that went halfway up the mountain, I could do a 5-mile round trip if half of that is relatively flat, right? Am I crazy? That little bit of a hill, I'm telling you, it's hard hiking uphill and vlogging and talking, but oh my gosh, the sun has gone away again, as you can see behind me. But oh my gosh, it'll probably come out a little bit once I'm heading back and hiking back along the levee trail, but so I shouldn't linger at this point for too long. But oh my gosh, this is just, I feel like between my hike yesterday with Mom and now this hike today, we're just packing 2 amazing hikes into one little vlog. Might not end up being that little by the end of editing it, we'll see. But considering this is probably going to be one of the last few hikes of the season, let's all just enjoy it. One last view from the top of the levee trail, just in case this is the last time we come out here this season. There's a couple hikers down there. Yeah, like from here, you really can't tell how deep that bit past this ridge is and how tall that actually is. But oh my gosh. So we're gonna head back down that way. We've got about 1.2 miles to get back to the car. I've been going for 1.49 so far. We've got some big puffy clouds that are just chasing lights and shadows all across the mountainside. And it is just spectacular. I'm gonna miss this. a mess, but that was so worth it. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful today. Like, I'm sitting here, my car is facing the mountains. Like, the clouds have completely broken up, but there's still some bits of clouds, and like the sun's behind a cloud right now, but like the light is still playing across the mountainside. It's just so magical. It really is. This is definitely one of the best hikes of the season. Like, definitely top 10, probably top 5, maybe even like top 3. That'd be hard to pick. But yeah, I feel like between yesterday and today, these 2 hikes have just completely dominated this vlog. So I really hope you've enjoyed this weekend vlog full of hiking. It is just about 12:30. So I was hiking for an hour and 35 minutes. It was fantastic though. It was so worth it. I am going to still do some hikes over this upcoming week. I think there's still going to be some good hiking weather, but like, if this had to be my last hike of the season, this would be an epic way to wrap up this season. So I'm really glad I came out here today, and I'm really glad I did this particular hike, because oh my gosh, it's just been amazing. Having a very lovely and lazy Sunday afternoon here on the couch. I'm so comfy though. It is 4:51, so it's nearly 5 o'clock, and I don't know. I don't have to write today. If I write today, I think it will keep my goal at 799 words per day. Basically, on Friday, I wrote double my word count, double my goal count. So it meant I didn't technically have to write yesterday. And I didn't write yesterday. So I know this number will go up a little bit if I don't do any writing today. So I don't have to write today. And I am at chapter 22, like I'm just starting chapter 22, which is probably going to be a short-ish chapter because it's the climax. And I don't know that I want a million other things happening in this chapter. I'm not gonna finish this chapter. I'm not. That's not what I'm gonna try to do. I'm at 99,000 words total in the project. So if I can write at least 1,000 words today, I would hit 100K by the end of today. I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm gonna start writing. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to get writing, and we will just see where I get to. All right, I think it is time to wrap up this vlog. I've just been having a lovely time reading. I'm up to chapter 19 in The Littlest Library by Poppy Alexander. I'm loving this book. I'm loving it so much. It's just so cute. Writing went well. I didn't finish the scene I was working on or the chapter, but I got close. So like I feel like I might be able to finish it tomorrow, finish chapter 22 tomorrow, because I don't think I have that much more left in it. But I did 1,122 words today, and we are at 100,097 words total. So we're just over 100K for the project. So I did get to cross off that goal for February. Oh, what brought me joy writing today? Not so much, I think, how easily the words were coming. Once I got writing, it just was coming so easily. The words were coming so easily, and I could see that word count ticking up, and it just was making me feel really motivated to keep going. But I think the bigger thing that gave me joy in my writing session today was honestly just how completely cozy and relaxed I felt. It just, I've got 2 blankets on my lap, plus I'm wearing a long sleeve t-shirt and one of my cozy jumpers, and I've had good music playing and candles going as I was writing, and as it was getting later, you know, it's getting darker, and so I'm noticing the fairy lights more. I'm loving these cozy writing sessions on the couch. So yeah, I'm now gonna go get dinner, and I will talk to you guys again very soon in the next vlog. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Both of those things would mean so much to me, and I would really appreciate it. Say hi in the comments. Leave me some mountain or cloud or hiking related emojis for both of these amazing hikes that we went on this weekend that I got to take you guys with me for. And our question of the vlog, I would like to know, do you have an area around where you live where you like to go walking or hiking? Like, what is the geography like? Do you live in a relatively flat area? Do you live near mountains? Do you live near the beach? Like, where's your favorite place to go and just walk? Or maybe not walking, maybe you just like to go and sit and be outside. So like, where's your favorite outdoor place near you to go and just kind of escape for a little bit? Because the mountains are definitely mine. So yeah, that's our question for the vlog. And I'm now gonna go get my dinner. So I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!